Anyway, Rango headed to theaters this Friday, and you look at this, it looks like a kid's movie, but you might be asking, is it a kid's movie? I'm sorry, what, Tina?
Is it a kid's movie?
Is it a kid's movie?
Yeah, pretty much, but the weird thing about it, it plays like an old John Wayne Western. I mean, it really does work on that level. Now, what's weird about it, all the characters seem kind of like hybrids, so I don't know if that's a mole, I don't know what that is, but that's Abigail Breslin's voice, and he is a lizard. And there's even a version of Hunter S. Thompson that I think I saw in this movie, and I asked Johnny about that. As cheesy as it is, gotta keep it fresh. Nice to see you again.
Great to see you.
Nice work in this.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Now, would it be a compliment if I say I see you in this, or is that an insult?
No, absolutely a compliment. I hope you did. I hope there were certain personality traits that sprung up in Rango.
What I love about it, I know you're alone in isolation in a booth doing all this, but as I'm seeing him, I'm wondering if, because you're so physical, if you're having the physicality of Buster Keaton as you're doing all of this.
Because Gore had this brilliant idea to take this out into a soundstage and actually shoot it like a regular movie, you know. So we actually went out there in these various bits and bobs of wardrobe and props and things and acted it out, which helped a lot, I think.
One time I was interviewing you, and I don't know if you were being flippant or maybe talking metaphorically, but you blamed some stuff on an armadillo. And in this, your spirit guide is an armadillo.
Yes.
And I love that.
Yeah, it's come back to haunt me, that armadillo.
But I mean, somewhere there's a great proverb that's saying to someone, if not you, to someone, that, you know, follow the armadillo. You can't go wrong.
That's right.
Am I mistaken, or did one of the drivers on the highway look a little bit like Hunter S?
That was one of my favorite moments, you know. I think it was the first time that two of my characters had actually met.
Right.
You know, in the same film. So yeah, I kind of liked that moment. That was a very fun idea that Gore had, you know.
And a great tribute. If you blink an eye, there's so many things like that in this movie. If you blink an eye, you miss it.
Yeah, but that's exactly it. You know, the humor has to be there for, you know, this very sort of split second, and then move on next thing. You know, so you're still trying to work on that one, but you're somewhere else now.
It plays on so many different levels. I know now that I have kids, I look back and I wonder, what would I, at the age of 8, be thinking about this movie? What would 8-year-old say Johnny Depp? What would he get off on in watching this film?
I've always been a big fan of just you know, absurdity and irreverence. So that would be my, you know, just the kind of madness, the element of madness in this that is sort of just nonstop. That's what I would love.
The main character in drag in any animated product is my favorite, and when he's in drag, hysterical.
You know, the lizard doesn't look bad in a dress. You know what I mean?
Okay. It's true. It plays like an old-fashioned Western, and then there are these moments that come out of nowhere where it plays like an old Warner Brothers cartoon. Like, who among us didn't laugh when Bugs Bunny was in a dress? I mean, that's comedy gold, right?
Classic.
Well, you kind of get that with Rango, too. It opens Friday, and Hunter S. Thompson, in the beginning, you're going to blink an eye, and you'll miss it. He's one of the drivers in the car that Rango hits when he's bouncing down the freeway. And also, Johnny Depp trashed a hotel room and got arrested back in '96 and blamed it on an armadillo.
Yeah.
And that's his spirit guide in this movie.
See that?
And I, too, blame anything that's ever happened to me on the good day.